Love, light, and supreme cosmic energy to all the queen goddesses, to all the beautiful, lovely star seeds, to all my fellow king gods who see the multiverse and the feminine in me. I see the multiverse and the feminine in you. I see you, I honor you, I appreciate you, and I truly love you, my people. Now, here is something that the number one fear that a lot of us have. Besides death, here's the number one fear that people that are stuck in the third dimension and can't understand that this was a test. And that is questioning the God that the artificial race physically and mentally beat into you. Physically and mentally beat into you. Now, a lot of us right now are afraid to question God. To question God. Even right now, when everything that they stated as far as in Revelations and Genesis is happening right now, those you Bible freaks, you don't want to talk about none of this shit. None of it. You are afraid to meet God. God said when he returns in the Bible that he will show you signs in the heaven. The sun, moon, and the stars. All of them have switched positions. All of them have switched positions. And no one taking notice of this, it's impossible for you not to. It's impossible for you not to see the different shapes that's in the sky, the different colors when the sun rises and the sunset. When it rains and during it, why before it rains, during it, why it's raining, and after it rains. It's impossible for you not to see what's happening in the sky. Huh? Now, I gotta ask you a question. This is just being real. After all that took place with you, you wouldn't question God? You wouldn't ask him questions? You wouldn't say, yo, what all the organ harvesting of the golden race? Like, what took you so long to get here? Why did you let that go on for so long? These people enslaved us. Did you create these people for them to enslave us? Huh? First and foremost, like, let's question this. 70% of my body is water. My brain sits in 85% water. Search up fruits and vegetables in the shape of organs. So if my body is water and my organs match fruits and vegetables, why do I need to earn a living? Why do I need to earn to live here on this planet? Why? You're not going to question not one person that come out of that spaceship that you would think that is God that's coming here, that's here now, that's changing the planet and watching everyone on this planet. Watching everyone. They're not watching skin color, they're watching chakra colors. That's what they're watching as they're changing the planet and shutting this shit down. Now, you had no questions? This Tuskegee experiment, hanging us, cutting off our penis, doing experimentations on a black woman, womb, James Merriam Sims, huh? One of the most glorified gynecologists that did some of the most inhumane shit to the black woman, the colored woman, the god of humanity. You don't have no questions. If he could have stopped this in a blink of an eye, no, not one. Like, what took you so long? This went on for hundreds of years, and they still shooting us in the streets. Huh? You don't have no questions that the God that they tell you in the Bible can stop this in a blink of an eye, can create and destroy at no problem. Well, he showed that because according to the Bible, God killed more people than Satan. So you don't have no questions, not one, for God. Huh? That's because you in fear. You want to, if God came down here and said, well, you're supposed to be in a fucking slave, you just going to accept that? You supposed to get your penis cut off. You supposed to get lynched. You supposed to get your whole planet stole from you. And you see, this shit, I can laugh when you connect with the real frequency, you discover it. You laugh at it because it's primitive, but you cry at the same time. You feel me? Because this was a test. See, now tell me that don't make more sense. Because if God came down here and just said, yo, this was a test. What's wrong with you? You don't die. You already know this, right? Deep down inside, you don't die. This was a test to see how much love you have for your brother and sister. Take away your divine God abilities, which is that 95% junk DNA, which is metagenes, and make you rely on each other as well as all the breadcrumbs that you left here on this planet. Huh? Look at Earth like, let me say, a 500 square foot mansion that's on 10 billion acres. Just look at that. Now think about that. Look at Earth, 500-mile square house on 10 billion acres, and then you let a insect this small inside the house at the front door, and you locked it, and then you took off and you left. Now you think that insect will be able to go through that whole house by the time you return back there? You went on vacation, now you come back. That's what took place, my people. Something on this planet manipulated genetics, manipulated us against each other, turned us against one another. Just look at nature. We left all the breadcrumbs here to keep us in memory of who we are and our greatness. The sun reminds you this every day, tells you the same story. He had to speak even louder. His big brother's here now. Big brother's here now. You see? Reaching out to you. And he's using brothers and sisters like me. The universe is to reach out to our brothers and sisters, our other brothers and sisters. I want y'all to understand something. Jesus said, let the dead bury the dead. Drop that knowledge, keep moving. Right now, a lot of us feel by ourselves. Some of us do, not all of us, because it's okay. You should be by yourself. You're not by yourself. You have the universe constantly talking to you. You're constantly having that conversation, thriving for new information, thriving to reach your people, speak with no fear. You see? That's the difference. But, like I said, they put that fear in you. Speaking about questioning God and genetics. You don't want to. And that's what Revelations and Genesis is about right now. Do you feel the sun out there today? Today is what, July 28th? Right here on the East Coast. Do you just stick your arm out in the sun? It's burning. The sun is not fire, it's energy. It's burning. It's not burning me. But I can feel the burn. I can feel the intensity on the sun. It's changing fast too. Fast. Our big brother is here. Brothers, our big brother is here. Sisters, your son is here. Your other son is here. You see? We the shit, man. And like I told you, think, my people. Look at all the breadcrumbs we left here. Nature don't procreate one another. Nature don't cause violence with one another. Nature actually keep the ecosystem on this planet in balance. Balance. They actually keep the ecosystem balanced. You know what I'm saying? You got fish that cleans the ocean so it can look pretty and blue, so we can swim in it. You have no idea how great you are. We became lazy as a race. We don't love each other. We don't value one another. And when you do that, what happens? It's easily to give your babies to the other race. It's easy for lions to hand over their cubs to hyenas and tell them to raise them. It's easy for hyenas to convince elephants that are vegan that they should be eating meat. See? Because they divided and conquered with us. But this was a test to make us stronger in this physical realm as well as in the spiritual realm. It expands earth. It makes you greater. This is truly a test. But that's the question, my people. Why are we not questioning the God that they gave us? See, once you learn to harmonize with everything, I don't look above nothing. See, an ant and a honeybee is just as important as me. But God gave me dominion over all that, and I created all that, but I still don't put them beneath me. You see? I love them just as much as I love myself. Just like you should love your brother and sister. You see? Nothing artificial will come in between me, my bees, and my people in the sun. That's why the moon is out. Can't hide no more. You artificial, moon. You being exposed now for who you truly are. You see? And they took that, they put that fear in you, never to question God, and never to question genetics. Outwardly anyway, speaking about your greatness. That's it. That's all it is. Why you think they got Nick Cannon out of here, making him apologize? I need to be better educated. Just look up the word school. The etymology word of school. Scole, hold back, or the training animal. Because see, when you talk about the artificial race, they pawns. But when you start talking about their creator, and this planet belongs to you, that shit rubs them lizards the wrong way. It rubs them vampires and Draculas the wrong way. You can call them all kinds of names. They just live eternally off of our energy as well as our blood. That's it. That's how divine we are. See, we don't die. They do. They had to teach you that even the artificial race and their creator, they actually have one life experience. It's a long time, but it's only one life experience. You don't die. This is what they jealous of. You don't. You see? See, if God came down here and said you don't fucking die, the first thing that's going to happen is you're going to start to cry, and then he's going to all your DNA is going to start to unlock, right? And what's going to happen is all your past life memories going to come back to you, and you're going to say shit. You're going to cry. See, it's already coming back to the people that are awake, and this is why our brothers and sisters are really reaching out with love and saying that we need to separate and be with us. That's it, because that's the key. That's the key right there, and the sun is showing that. So I got a whole lot of motherfucking questions for their God that come out of that sky. If their God come out of their fucking sky, sit down, bro. I got some questions for you. Seriously. Why this went on so long? Da-da-da. Huh? What's this went on? Straight the fuck up. I need to ask questions. If you can stop this shit in the blink of an eye, why did you allow this to go on for so long? First thing they're going to say, first thing our higher selves going to say, you let this shit go on. They created the artificial race, and you created all these other babies on this planet. And now we got to clean this shit up. See? That's it. I mean, and how do you know who you are? Now, I'm just going to end it with this. How do you know who you are? Jesus is supposed to be the Son of God, right? I told you when you see Jesus, always a halo behind his head, right? Now, how did they describe Jesus' genetic makeup? How did they describe him? Hair of wool, skin of bronze. Hair of wool, skin of bronze. Now, my brothers and sisters out there, and when you create a baby, right? Ain't your baby a representation of you? Hair of whatever you are, and skin of whatever it is. So understand what's coming out of that fucking sky. Understand what's coming out of those spaceships. Hair of wool, skin of bronze. I love y'all.